Pitt.
But even then, you like when Clemson talked about Danny Ford, wasn't he the?
Yeah.
I never played for Clemson.
I didn't like Danny Ford.
40 miles from that place. And I was like, I can't stand them.
Danny Ford was greasy.
Yeah.
I didn't like him at all.
Is there anything you'd like to say to Mr. Ford?
I apologize to Mr. Ford. He was not greasy. He was fine. I cheer for him now because I like him better than Alabama, but I wouldn't cheer for Clemson in the national championship over.
I don't think Alabama fans were pulling for Auburn.
I don't either.
Yeah, no.
I don't either. I don't get into that.
I could be wrong.
I don't get
If
into
you're
that.
a hardcore Bama fan, you're not going to pull for Auburn.
Exactly. I just wouldn't do it. Just our friend who you talked to, he's a big Tennessee fan. In the national championship, does that mean he always cheers for Alabama? I wouldn't think so.
Saban?
I wouldn't think so.
I doubt it.
But he's our boss, so I would never challenge him across it. What I would say is, you're right. You're exactly right.
Absolutely.
Cheer for the conference. Cheer for the conference.
But don't you think conference play seems that people say that more with basketball than football?
I do. Yeah.
It's like for some reason, football's like
so what? Yeah, it's strange though because they're both the same.
Basketball's going that way. They have already.
The ACC's got 16 teams in it. I'm not cheering for Pitt or Boston College. Who cares? I don't Egypt to death.
Syracuse.
On the way here, what do you call a woman with no arms and no legs on a roller coaster in Las Vegas? Plaintiff. Very good. That's on the way. Into a different report here after your World in 60 Seconds.
The president calling for a tough new approach on the southern border. He announced on Twitter that his Secretary of Homeland Security will be leaving her position. In her 15 months on the job, Kirstjen Nielsen became the face of controversial policies.
The Mueller report. Team Trump says Attorney General Barr should release as much as legally possible. Her ordeal is over 5 days after Kimberly Endicott's dream vacation to Uganda turned into a nightmare. According to a Ugandan security official, Endicott and the guide are both safe and in good health. Rescued near the park's border with the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
54th career win for Kyle Busch. And Kyle Busch ties Lee Petty for 10th on NASCAR's all-time list.
That and more in this different report. We have a put up or shut up rock and roll trivia game by the end of the hour as well. Take on Chris Diff, trying to take all his money. He lost a game last week. He could do it again here. Heart revealed recently they lifted the signature guitar riff for their song Barracuda from another band. What band did they steal from? And by the way, that band is not happy about it. If you know you're one ahead of Chris Dim, we will play here in the next 20 minutes or so on the Two Guys Named Chris show.
Well, speaking of Kyle Busch and racing cars, I saw this over the weekend, and it was kind of interesting. It's sort of a mirror reflection of us as a society. There's a company called Positly, or a website. It's called a platform, Positly. Positly is a platform that allows researchers to conduct large number of studies rapidly. And what they decided to do was ask people, what do you think you're good at? What do you think you're not good at? And, by definition, everybody has to be either above or below average. There has to be, that's just how the numbers break down. And for each of the following skills, people were asked how they thought they compared with others on the platform who were same age, roughly, and the same gender, and lived in their area. For example, most people, if you stop and say, are you a pretty good driver? 100% of people, or maybe 90% say, yeah, I'm a pretty good driver. Statistically, that can't happen.
Right. We're not all good drivers.
We're not all good drivers. And they also said, do you think you're a good dancer? Well, most people would say, no,
not a good dancer.
I'm not a good dancer. But what they found was that people tend to be overconfident, overestimate their own abilities about, and this is kind of rough, being interesting in conversations.
Oh, yeah. I think that's true. I think a lot of people think they're interesting when they're not.
Yeah.
Why is everybody looking at me? I tell these stories, sometimes I'll just break into one, and I find them very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Others walk away from me.
People think they're better than they really are at kissing.
Am I a good kisser? Yeah, I think so.
I've never really thought about it, I guess.
Yeah, I think I'm a pretty good kisser.
Not since I was a teen, at least. You think you're a pretty good kisser?
I do.
Jess Diesel.
I would ask him.
He set you up.
He set
knocked
you up.
you down.
He did. It was juvenile. Well, I think I'm a pretty good kisser. I think I work the tongue pretty well. I do. I do.
That's exactly what a girl wants to hear.
I think I've got some good tongue work.
I wish there was a delete from my memory.
I do.
Tongue work.
I think I work the tongue pretty well.
There's that, brother.
Like a speed bag?
Yeah. I think I got a pretty good tongue
That's what she
roll.
gets to see coming at her.
Just tell you the truth, I think I work the tongue pretty well when it comes to
You ever
kissing.
see Alien?
I had a friend once who told me if you want to go make out with a girl, you just stick your tongue out at her, and that's the sign.
Did they do that in Scarface?
That must have been where I had not seen it. I was like 15, and he goes, "You want to make out tonight?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know. What are you saying?" He said,
Just with you?
"No, we were at a football game." And he said, "Watch my move." And he would go up to girls and just like rub his tongue around his lips. He's like, "I'll be making out with her later." And so I tried that, like, and that never.
It's called French kissing.
Yeah, and they all
Your
fought
lips
up.
are chapped, bro.
Yeah, it was bad. But since I feel like I work my tongue pretty well when it comes to kissing, yeah. So I say I'm a
Clock. Hi, this is Dr. Cooper Scurry, and I'm a board-certified facial plastic surgeon.
Show something about you. That's a good song. Hey, what's going on? I bet I can guess which one of us in this room is most likely to have a cloth grocery bag that they carry back and forth to the store.
This guy.
Yeah, it's hipster Joe.
I keep them in the trunk, but I never remember to take them in the store.
I'm just like you. When I clean my car out, that's where all the stuff goes, is in my cloth bag that was in the car, and then that goes right outside the door, and it's still there. But there's new news out about your cotton tote, your organic cotton tote.
What about it?
How many times you have to use it for it to actually be better for the environment than using the plastic bags. How many times do you think you have to carry that thing back and forth to the store before you make an impact on our environment?
Just once, because that's one less bag.
20,000 times.
Boom.
98.7 Simon's Get Up Show traffic.
There is an accident in.
Hello, Corey. I'm doing well, thank you. Are you at? Oh, yeah, your GPS brought me to 515 Spruce Street. Hold on, let me put in the Google Maps and I'll drive up there. Um, yeah, okay, what's the number? Not. Okay, Nottingham Road, right? 960 Nottingham Road. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I shouldn't be that far. Okay. Yeah, I'm only 1 mile away. All right. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi Corey, I'm here at Nottingham Road, but my GPS stop at 950. So is this further up the hill? Are you? Uh, okay, you can see me coming towards you. Okay, I see you. Okay, all right, great.